Hello, Sacred Earth friends and family. Michelle here. And today I would like to read a little excerpt from a book that I have called Divine Masters, Ancient Wisdom by Kyle Gray. And specifically today I would like to focus on Green Tara and her energy, and calling in a prayer for blessing and on and supreme protection, as many are going through lots of shift and change right now, and I think this will be really helpful. So my intention for this is blessing upon all my communities, and anybody who hears this message can join in and intend for themselves whatever it is that they need to intend. So first I want to read to you about Green Tara. Green Tara is one of the most loved and respected female deities in many Buddhist traditions and is well regarded across the world. She is not only celebrated as an enlightened being who can guide us in life, but also revered as a goddess and an aspect of the divine feminine. The goddess Tara is said to appear in many colors, including red, yellow, blue, white, and green. The white and green forms are said to be her most compassionate. Tara is Sanskrit for star or planet, and therefore this divine master is linked with navigation and travel, for the ancient wise ones of the earth navigated by the stars. I feel Tara is an intergalactic presence. She goes far beyond this realm. Bodhisattva. The story goes that Tara is an aspect or extension of I'm going to try to say this correctly, Avalokitesvara, the Lord of Compassion, who, looking at the earth, cried tears for all those experiencing challenges and pain. His tears became a great river from which rose a lotus, and from that lotus, Tara was born. It is for this reason that she is associated with compassion and liberation. She was born a being who could come to earth and bring change. It is also why she is often depicted emerging from a blue lotus flower. It is a symbol of her coming to earth to bring light. In Tibetan Buddhism, there are other forms of grace or compassion that have manifested from the heart of the universe to help us experience our truth and walk our path. They are known as Bodhisattvas. They are angel-like beings who embody the highest form of enlightenment and love. In the Mahayana tradition, many practitioners have the goal of becoming a bodhisattva one day, for it is said that when you dedicate your life to liberation and truth, you can become one of these beings of enlightenment. This is very similar to the more recent concepts of ascension and becoming an ascended master. Through my studies, I've come to see bodhisattvas as somewhere between ascended masters and angels. Through the work of Robert Thurman, leading professor of Indo-Tibetan studies at Columbia University, I have come to understand that essentially bodhisattvas are the archangelic beings of Tibetan Buddhism. There are many similarities, so to help you understand the true essence of Green Tara, think of her as part angel, part goddess, a being of grace, light, and compassion who can guide you on your path. Mother of Liberation, Supreme Protectress. Green Tara is dedicated to helping all who call on her reach a state of absolute liberation from greed, attachment, and anything that keeps us from connecting to the divine aspects of ourselves. She is an incredible guide, particularly for women or those connecting with their feminine aspects, helping them to overcome oppression and the belittlement of others or even the system. She can help us detach from the limiting ideas, thoughts, and energies of people, places, situations, and belief systems, or from anything else that is standing between us and greatness. She uses her powerful, graceful light to sever the bonds that are binding us to limiting situations or stories, so that we can be free to step into our most enlightened self. Green Tara is also a fierce protectress who can wrap us in rainbow light and protect us from lower vibrations. the opinions of others, or any other negative energies that are preventing us from being our true selves. If you are reclaiming parts of yourself that you have ignored or felt ashamed of or been discouraged from expressing, Green Tara will detach you from dramas, wrap you in rainbow light, and align you with the energy of liberation. Finally, Green Tara is a universal symbol of hope. All of us at some point experience the challenge of feeling held back, stuck, and unmotivated. Green Tara will help us understand that the stuff in our life, there's actually a word that I'm not going to say here on the video, that the stuff in our life can become fertilizer. You can figure out what that word was. If you feel stuck in the mud, know that she will help you emerge from it and grow into a beautiful lotus. So those are the words of Kyla Gray, and explaining, what Green Tara is about. So here's a little bit more, and I'm going to do a little devotional prayer that he has written here. Maybe add some to it. Working with Green Tara. Green Tara is a guiding light in the darkness. By calling on her, you can experience divine guidance that will liberate you, freedom from bonds, stories, and attachments, the strength to emerge from a muddy situation into the light, the blossoming of your true self. Green Tara's activation and devotional prayer. So right now we're going to call, these are my own words, we're going to call Green Tara in right now, and her divine light, and to surround anybody in this, listening to this video, in this rainbow light. And supreme protection is available to anyone who desires it through their higher self. And then her chant is Om Tare Tu Tare Ture Soha. Om Tare Tu Tare Ture Soha. Om Tare Tu Tare Ture Soha. Green Tara, Supreme Protectress, Mother of Liberation, thank you for accepting me into your heart space. I step into your guiding light of liberation, compassion, and peace. Thank you for freeing me of all attachments. Thank you for severing the cords of fear. I step into your heart space and claim liberation as my truth. Thank you for guiding me with your light. I emerge from the mud like a lotus rising up towards the sun. And so it is. I encourage you to take a deep breath in and just allow those energies, allow them to integrate into your being. And one more breath. Call in gratitude right now. We are grateful for this healing, this severing of all attachments, and it is my intention and prayer that all beings step into the light of truth, freedom, and liberation, and all negative attachments that are keeping us held back. With this intention, it is also my intention to clear away any stuck or negative energies from relationships, communities, groups, all group interactions, within our families, within our homes. We thank you, Green Tara. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, friends, for joining me in this invocation prayer today.